it's good. So the disrespect continues. So DMX has gone. I didn't report it, because it's just not my style. I'm not here to say who said it first, who said it last, all of that. But Prince Phillip died also. And the pictures that they were showing, I was like, this nigga been dead. What are you talking about, 99? He was dead 10 years ago. But you see how the media, when we don't control media and the powers that be, the oppressor or whatever controls media, they can do shit like this. Now, they got beloved Prince, and then look at the way they describe DMX. You know what I mean? The troubled musician. You had the lady from New York Post. Everyone was getting on her ass because she was talking about how many homes DMX has lost in the last few years. They bring up his jail record. They bring up all of this. I'm like, yeah, Earl Simmons grew up going back and forth to orphanages. His mother wasn't that good of a parent. He had laced crack, when he was 14. He had a hard life. But to undermine everything he did, because like I say, our heroes and what they mean to us, they don't look at them like that. To them, he was just another gangster rapper who was in and out of jail, who did drugs. To us, he was a larger than life person who brought us closer to music. He basically reinvented Def Jam. Def Jam was dead when DMX got there. Even with LL and all them acts, Def Jam was about to file for bankruptcy. And then X came out, did 2 platinum albums in 1 year, and resurrected the whole franchise. So the way we look at DMX is different. Same thing with any black leaders. The way we looked at Nat Turner I was at the movie theater when Birth of a Nation came out, and when they did the thing, we all stood up and clapped. White people didn't look at Nat Turner as a hero. To them, he's a rebellion. He's a rebellious figure. How dare some black man stand up and kill white people even though they've been doing it to niggas for years. They didn't look at Malcolm the way we looked at Malcolm or Medgar Evers or any. They don't look at our heroes. Our heroes are our heroes. To them, they're villains, rebels, troublemakers. And like I say, we don't control real broad media. Black media is a joke in comparison to stuff like the Daily Post, New York News, New York Times, LA. We don't have any black newspapers that are national that anyone can just go pick up, that are black written, edited, produced, written. We don't have that. And we definitely don't have no mass media networks like CNN, Fox, and so on, MSNBC. So, we don't have really any real representation in the media at all. So this is how a lot of this disrespect gets tolerated, because we have no control over it. Kerry Washington, Miss Scandal, she tried to merge Prince Phillip and DMX. Oh, they're both in heaven together. And I seen some little dumb meme running around with Prince Phillip and DMX. I was like, really? DMX probably didn't even know who that nigga was. It's a dog. He didn't know who that nigga was. And she had to delete that tweet because motherfuckers got on her ass like, what you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just because somebody dies on the same day don't mean we went to the pearly gates together, if you even believe in all of that. Now, there's also rumors now that X was a sacrifice for Lil Nas X and some of these other new. I don't get into all of that because that's just not my thing. I'm kind of exhausted, to be honest with you. I seen images of his ex-wife's high school sweetheart in front of the hospital with his fiance. That was real sad. It's her birthday today. That's even more sad. Pray for her. And then that Black Rob news came out. Black Rob is on the hospital bed looking like he's half dead. And I'm like, and Diddy was just talking about how black people need to do this and do that. And niggas is like, play Black Rob's hospital bills. Give these niggas some royalty checks. The crazy thing is, rap is like football. The average career is 4 to 5 years, and most cats have to live, whatever they make in those 4 or 5 years is what they have to live off of for the next 10 years, more than likely. And whatever it is you made, that's what you living off of. Not everybody has an entrepreneurial spirit, mindset, and can just do different things. Oh, I'm gonna get into acting. Black Rob was just a rapper. He never did entrepreneur deals. He never acted, and his career was only about 5 years long. So, he's probably been living off of what he made back then for the last, 15 years? You know what I mean? Even look, Scarface. Scarface was in the hospital looked like on his deathbed a year ago when COVID really came on the scene. He had high blood pressure and a bunch of issues prior, and Scarface was asking people for a kidney. I remember Nori was talking about how they should have some kind of hip hop insurance policy for the older rappers. It's like it's crazy when you got rappers I grew up on that's in their 40s and 50s now, and a lot of them are not doing good in health. Hip hop. Most rappers don't live a healthy lifestyle. You on the road, you in hotel rooms every other night, you smoking, drinking, popping pills, doing heavy drugs. It's not a healthy lifestyle. So a lot of cats that is lit right now in their 20s, let's see how they looking in their 40s. You know what I mean? Like this shit really catches up to niggas quick. It don't take that long. So I mean, everybody needs to get shit in perspective, man. Take care of your health. Take care of your chicken. And definitely, like I say, black media, man. Black media need to do better, and we need real black media. I'm not talking Shade Room, Baller Alert, all this celebrity gossip shit. We need people. We need real broad blast, black media, so that way you can control the narrative a little bit. But it's hard to control the narrative and spew off all this propaganda when the people that got their foot on our necks are running the news cycle. So it is what it is, man. But that's just more disrespectful banter from the white community that controls these newspaper outlets, man. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Rest in peace, DMX. Going but not forgotten. I did find Rough Riders Anthem is the #1 song on iTunes, and everybody's listening to it. It looked like Def Jam put out. A greatest hits type of thing, if I'm not mistaken, with X. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like, there's this new. Let me see. See, released 2021. I don't know if you can see it that good. That's not a DMX album I've ever seen. That album cover. DMX hasn't put out an official album since like 2003. Yeah, and they got like all his hits. So they put this out this week, like 2 days ago. Come on, man. Let me know what y'all think, man.